Hey you little fuckers, HisEvenSeven here, bringing you another League of Legends full game replay. This one, unfortunately, is not a ranked, it is actually a normal draft pick replay. I was playing with some people I met in a previous game, and we decided to queue up again, because we actually had a pretty good game and we stomped the other team. But this time, this is a great example of how to make the best of a bad situation. Due to some confusion in Champ Select, I ended up having to go support Ahri for this game. Because this jungle Riven, who was last pick, said she was going jungle, but then her Vi got taken away. So then she's like, I'm mad, I'm not going jungle anymore. I'm going support, which I was originally going to support. So I was about to lock in Morgana, but then this person was like, no, I'm supporting now, fuck you. So the Katarina was like, okay, I'll jungle if you want to go mid, because all my junglers were banned out, so I didn't want to play jungle. And then this person actually locks in Riven and goes jungle anyways, even though she actually said she was going support after I had already locked in Ahri. So I said, fuck it, I'll go support Ahri, at least I have some CC in bot lane. We'll let Riven do his jungle, and then Katarina can go mid like normal. So I'm not saying support Ahri is good in any way, and I'll probably go into more detail about why I think that throughout this video. But I made the best of a bad situation. I would never pick her, but it worked out. So we got a top Darius, jungle Riven, Katarina mid, and I'm supporting a Jinx as Ahri, and then we are against a top Vi, not jungle Vi, top Vi, jungle Yasuo, mid LeBlanc, and then a Varus Orianna support. So there was also some confusion about what their team comp was supposed to be, who's going where. But anyways, this is going on way too long. Let's fucking get going. Where am I? I'm right there. Manual camera. I want to try and focus on keeping me in the frame this time. I was kind of like all over the fucking place before. So I'm doing some backflips. I want to clear that chat, actually. How do I clear chat? Boom! That's how. Alright. Everybody's getting their items. I'm like, don't worry everybody, we got this. We'll make it happen. And everybody was raging about this LeBlanc just kind of locked in mid, apparently. After Orianna was first pick. And yeah. And then they get into a whole thing about, oh, is being gay a bad thing, etc. So I'm not going to go into anything about that. Being gay is not bad. Moving on. This time we got our Riven. She's going to be starting off on her red buff, which you should be doing if you are on blue side, because you will get the support from the bot lane, making your leash much stronger and faster, and you will take less health, damage, action. And then your Wraiths are right there. I think Wraiths do a little less damage than Wolves do, if I recall correctly, or they're easier to clear. I'm probably wrong on that, but anyways, we're having some fun in chat. Playing the spelling correction. And then some people are calling fruits. They're still going on about being gay and whatnot. And then this Darien comes in about watermelon. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So I just say something. Who's the fruit now? And now we start. Alright. Jinx was like, fuck you, you don't need a leash. So I'm like, alright, I'm going to lane. I started Charm, because I might as well grab my CC first. I'm not worried about damage as playing Ahri. I'm just worried about peeling for my carries. That's all my Charm is going to be there for. In theory, at least. Varus is quite pokey, though. Boom! Land a first Charm on him. We get some nice poke down. My autos are doing actually a nice chunk, because I went a hybrid pen, I think? No, I went full AP. I didn't have time to switch over my shit when Jungle Riven locked in. So right now, I'm just focusing on trying to land a couple charms, get some early poke down. But this Orianna, starting with Q first, is putting her own poke down, and Ori's autos are so strong early game because they do extra damage when they hit more and whatnot. But now we're level 2, so I know I can do damage with my EQ combo, so I chunk down Ori a little bit. Now we get some lane pressure back. This Jinx is low as fuck though. She's just trying to farm up safely without getting poked down too hard. I'm wasting all my mana throwing out spells that are missing completely. And then I just try and help her push out the lane a little bit. Try and keep even, make sure she gets that siege minion nice and safely. Land another charm. I wanted to do a combo there, but I didn't have mana for the Q after. That's you should always check your mana costs and make sure you got the mana to do both spells if you're gonna do combos like that. So I chugged my little mana pot. I started Spell Thieves with 2 pots of each. I don't bother grabbing wards. We're safe enough early game with just trinkets. We're not doing any LCS invade shit. This is like silver normals. This isn't even ranked. So, you know, fuck this. I'm just gonna lock it onto me here. I'm not gonna worry about the camera. Yeah, that's much better. I'm sitting on top of a ward. I don't got my sweeper yet, but I know it's warded because I was taking minion damage. So now we're level 3. I got all my mana back, basically. I can go in for combos. I got all 3 spells. I didn't double up on anything. Instead of landing my charm, I just throw my Qs out here and there, get some poke down. I can also heal up with that. She still works the same way she would in a mid lane. Varus is trying to go back, so I'm trying to stop that repay. Land my charm, get some nice damage on, but then they have to use the heal to get out of there. So there's a summoner blown because a nice charm and combo followed up by Jinx. She got her zap off and whatnot. Riven was like, yo, I'm coming in, boys. But I'm pretty sure they know he's over there. But I land my charm anyways, get a full combo off, even get a W off. Force his flash because Jinx lands another zap on top of that. Riven was late to the party though. I believe he walked over a ward. I'm not sure if it timed out first. He sees Yasuo going off into his jungle. And then we just go back to farming. So there we go. Because of the charm and follow-up from Jinx, we were able to force both summoners out of... oh, we got Orianna's heal, and then Varus' flash. We didn't get Orianna's flash. She used her heal instead, which was probably safer on her part. Darius gets the first blood on Vi top. Vi top, who's going for... I think she went Triforce first. And Darius was just like, fuck you, I'm just gonna get pure armor and not feel a thing. So here's the thing about Ahri support. I don't have any mana pots. I'm not gonna get mana back. If I have enough for a charm, and that's basically it. So I'm only here to peel for my carry right now. I can't engage, and yeah. I just have to focus on dodging shit and keeping my awareness up so that I can not get ganked and save my Jinx. Like right now when she gets charmed up right there, boom, and we go in on Ori. And we get her flash there. Jinx flashes forward and misclicks the auto, I think. I don't know if she was just going to be in range actually to hit that or not. But yeah, we got the flash at least. I think she flashed out of my Q range, like just over it on the return, or else she probably would have died there. Because that true damage would have went right through her shield, and yeah, she would have been dead. This Varus decides to stay and get some more poke down. I'm trying to go back. I want to get my Sightstone or a chalice or something, and more mana pots. I need something to give me mana, because I can't do anything right now. But this Jinx wants to stay for some reason. I'm going to toss a ward up on Dragon, because Yasuo is pretty strong. He could probably solo that right now. With a machete and maybe not with the Avarici, but he's got health pots and shit. So now I'm like, yeah, let's go. And she's like, no, I want to stay. Takes an arrow right to the face, and it's not a problem. Did have to use her heal, actually, though. I believe he was lagging at this point. Yeah, that's when he was lagging. But I mean, I left him there. I probably shouldn't have left him. I think he just had to flash after I left. Or he flashed just before. Yeah, he was low as fuck there. But he actually got out safe, and now he's level 6, so he can toss out his rockets and whatnot. But I went back and I got my Sightstone and my boots, so I can move around a little more quickly. Because both of them have slows, so I wanted some extra movement speed to get in and out of those, or to dodge them and whatnot. And to dodge the ball and piercing arrows from Varus. And then I just focus on clearing that wave. Making sure they don't get extra tower damage, because Orianna and Varus put together can take a tower pretty fast. And I actually remembered to get my sweeper on my first back too. Usually when I get Sightstone, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go back to lane now, and not even remember about my sweeper. But I remembered this game. But it wasn't up, and I walked over a ward and took some damage from Orianna, which was not ideal. But now I'm level 6, they're not. Well, Varus is, but he doesn't have mana, so I toss a charm out onto a minion, because I'm the best. And we go back to farming. But I'm looking to go in with like a nice ult dash into a charm and catch out Varus. Or split the D and go between both of them and not do anything. Probably the best use of an ult for Ahri I've ever seen. They weren't even scared of that. They just watched it go right between them. Ward up the river. Make sure Yasuo isn't coming down. Even though I think he just died. Or he's back at least. Maybe he's dead. He doesn't have charm. I mean flash. I landed a charm. Oh god, this is confusing. Trying to think about something while you're watching another thing. Oh, I just missed that ward. I knew there was one in there. Son of a bitch. I was just out of range on my sweeper. That sucks. So I call out missing. Varus is gone. Orianna's backing at the tower. Varus is chilling, just holding it. Except he's not, because the wave's not there yet. But it's time to get some tower damage. Boom! Now, Jinx is a little scared of Yasuo, though. I would be too. He's got his Avarici. He can do some damage. He does damage once he gets his Shiv. Because the extra crit and the extra burst, that can crit as well. We see him in that ward. We know what he's going for. You're not gonna hit that shit, Yasuo. Get out of here. LeBlanc picks up a double mid. That's not good. Riven and Cat. Oh yeah, they were fighting at that point. Katarina was super low and was saying, just hold the tower. I'm too low, I can't engage. And Riven just engaged anyways, and Cat should have backed out, but she followed again. And yeah. So right now, just focusing on clearing the wave because Yasuo is camping our ass down here. He will not fucking leave. And yeah. We're having a rough time, bot. We're calling for help. Riven's too busy holding fucking mid tower after he already died. I don't know why he went back to mid. I was looking for a charm on Yasuo there, and then I was like, oh, it's useless. And also, Orianna was coming in on me. Now we're just trying to save the tower, but we're not going to have much success. I get shockwaved and a Yasuo ult, and I ult immediately backwards, miss my charm. Yasuo gets fucking on top of Jinx, says fuck it. Riven comes in, smashes the Varus. Now this asshole's on top of me. Except he fucks off into the bush, turns back around onto Jinx, and I'm like, oh shit, and I flash and miss my charm because I'm the best Ahri in the world. And I break a shield at least, that's something, because we got Katarina coming in on the other side, and boom, turns back around on Jinx again. But don't worry, Riven's there and stuns him up. We get the red burn and the ignite and all the garbage on that. And then I have to turn around and save Jinx from the double golems who were chasing her down from the aggro that was happening in all that fight. Oh yeah! So out of all that, I got 1 assist. Much action, no deaths. Well, Riven got a kill. Riven got 2 kills actually. He got that Varus. Did he get a triple there? No, he got a kill somewhere else. So now I got my Chalice because I keep running out of mana. And now we're in the point where I'm going to be getting assists and whatnot. Jinx fired her fucking rocket up top. Just barely missed. She does that like 4 times this game. Just launches it up somewhere and just barely misses it. It was pretty sad actually. But yeah, we got a fight going down at Dragon, so we're going to make our way over there. I was going to go clear that wave nice and quickly, but we didn't have time to do that. I didn't even have time to sweep that ward. I was hoping Jinx would kind of get a hit on that, but she didn't put one on. So now we're trying to chase down, dodge out the hail of arrows, and away we go. Cascading around safely. Except Jinx is going down the wrong way. Turret's gone. She doesn't need to go down there anymore. So now I'm looking for plays. Except they know that I'm here. I did not know I walked over a ward. They got a shit ton of wards over here. God damn. Did I have my sweeper up? No, I didn't. Okay. I should have been able to... I just used it on that and wasn't even able to clear it. But yeah, I see this is going on. And I ult in and miss everything. And then I use another ult and I hit the fucking turret stub. So I didn't get in range in time, and Jinx actually died. I could have saved her, but I just missed my ult and got stuck on the turret stub. I was kind of sad about that. But it doesn't matter, she got a double. She did her shit. Jinxed it up. Now she's got her Bloodthirster. She's gonna shit on everybody. Stack that monkey up. And yeah. Now I'm looking to go in here. We get that. She gets bursted. Doesn't matter though. I think I pick her up. Do I got my ult? No, the rocket comes in and hits Yasuo. They wanted me to turn around, but I didn't have, my cooldowns were all gone. I couldn't do shit. But then I saw Riven coming in and I land my charm. Boom! He flash wind slashes, gets that shit, and then he goes in on Yasuo. Doesn't actually get him. Actually he does. The red buff takes him down. Not bad at all. So there's another 2 assists for me. Me and Riven cleaning up the mid. Orianna was over there. I don't know where she went. She went to go ward up blue. Now we're focusing on towers. I'm going to put some wards down. I think Riven wants to do dragon. Yeah. I was sweeping it. And they thought they were going down bot. I'm like, yo, fuck this. We're doing dragon, boy. Riven, let's do this. You can tank it all day. You got your Elder Lizard and a Vamp. You can just lifesteal all that shit up. Boom! We see him with my ward. I get hit with a Q. That kind of sucked. I probably would have turned around, even though I didn't have my ult up. Oh, yes I do. I got my ult up. So I'm always looking for ult charms. Or flash charms. Like, just flashy shit that I would do mid lane. I'm not worried about damage. I just want to land my charm and let my team follow up. I miss actually, so I'm just like, yo, I'm dip setting. Ult out of there, get out of the chain of corruption, go over the wall, fuck it. Peace, Jinx. She's just like, alright, I'll be a distraction. I see how it is, team. You ain't gonna help me. I'm out of here. Pull them all up there. That's what you gotta do. If you're being chased, you know you're not gonna be able to kill them. Just draw their attention somewhere else. Don't draw them to your tower. Because then they can just tank it and get another tower up. They just take objectives. You gotta pull them away from objectives. So now I get my Mikhails because they got some CC. They got the Vi, they got the Ori, they got the fucking LeBlanc, they got the Varus. Lots of CC that can happen, so I got the Mikhails. Like, once again, I'm not worried about damage. I missed my charm. Puts out the sideways wind wall. Best wall NA. And now we clear waves. I've, like, very rarely run out of mana now, though. With that Mikhails. With the assists I've been getting, and throw my pink down in that bush. No wards in it. I know there's one in here. They just put sweep that shit out. Boom. Gold for me. Now soak up some experience. I was worried about them being in that bush. LeBlanc's scared of Riven. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I do know why. Riven's 5-2. Almost got her Bloodthirster. Pretty damn strong. We got Katarina here. We're gonna take this tower. Varus needs to get the fuck out of here before I fucking ult charm him. He respects the Ahri. He backs off. Jinx goes in though. She's got that extra boost. I think Katarina... Oh no, she didn't flash for that. She just shumpoed. Ori got a little too close and Katarina stomped her ass. We see that LeBlanc's coming down though. Riven pinged it out. I put a ward down. I see that she put a ward down in the tri-bush. She was worried about a trap. Well, I'm just like, I'm safe. I can sweep this shit out. I'm not worried about no LeBlanc. I'm 0-0-4, baby. Let's do this. Darius laying the smackdown on Yasuo. He's 5-1. He's just grabbing armor, and he's getting a whole bunch of shit. I don't think he's gone back and bought anything in a while. He's gonna do that now. Finishes the Sunfire. Gets a last whisper at 20 minutes. Nobody even has armor on the other team. He's just like, yo, I need to shred these people. Last whisper. That's amazing. I didn't think he got that early. Alright. So now we're looking at mid tower. We're getting objectives. That's what we're focusing on. That zap actually forces the the Ori flash. Boom, I land my charm. I get a couple tower shots. Boom, the tower, or the... I pop my Mikhails on Jinx and save her ass from the... What the hell is it called? The chain from LeBlanc. I ult over there. I already used my ult to get out of the way of something earlier, so I've just used the rest of my charges. And now we keep going on tower objectives, and then boom! Land my charm as I flash out of safety. I would have got fucking destroyed. He wouldn't have been able to ult me. I would have just died from the Q itself. The tornado knockup. Riven flashing on top of the Varus. He doesn't give a fuck. Going 6-2 now. I'm 007. James Bond Ahri. Best support ever. So now that I got mana, it's pretty good. I even finished my Spell Thieves thing. The Frost Queen's Claim, whatever the fuck it's called. And now, what did I get this time? I'm too busy fucking typing about 007. Go in the shop, buy items. Come on now. What did I get? I don't remember. Oh, now I'm looking to finish my Frost Queen's Claim. Okay. I get the upgrade. I didn't grab it yet because I was worried about getting the Mikhails first so I can have mana. And then I'm worried getting a little bit of extra damage and finishing. I want some extra gold and whatnot. Boom! Rocket comes down. I don't think it hits anybody. Oh, it hit like LeBlanc or some shit. Yeah, it hit LeBlanc right in the face. She didn't even feel it though. She wasn't close to dying. Popped her passive, that's about it. So now I'm looking. My ult just came up, so I'm looking. I'm like, yo, Ori, you're coming back here. LeBlanc, one of you. But they're a little fast. Even though Jinx actually landed the zap. If I would have kept running, I would have been able to follow up on that zap. But I turned back to farm the wave. Which probably you shouldn't do as a support, but yeah. Darius going ham again. Gets like a double up top. Doesn't give a fuck. 8-1 and 1. This Varus is just trolling at this point. Oh, miss another blatant charm. Now I'm clearing wave. I actually poke down Ahri a little bit. We don't get the tower, unfortunately. Lands a zap. Katarina goes in. Shockwaves her ass. And Yasuo ult on top of it. Jinx is like, fuck it, I'm getting this tower. I ult backwards because Yasuo's on my ass. Land the charm. Ult back in. Get the Ori down. Ult back over. I'm in behind the wall doing the damage. And now Orianna's back there. Fucking LeBlanc. I exhaust LeBlanc as she goes in so that she can't kill Katarina. Mikhail's Katarina so that she can go in and do something with a little bit of health left. Except it doesn't matter because Vi just jumps on her ass. And then I charm up LeBlanc again when Jinx gets that shit as she tries to burst me down. And now I'm like, okay, we can still go. I gotta fucking... I don't have anything. I got charms. That's all I can do right now. So let's go get Dragon because Riven's on that. And Darius is like, I'm going in over here though. So I'm like, alright, you guys got Dragon. Let's fucking get this shit. Throw out the charm. Boom, he dodges it. I throw out my Q way the fuck over somewhere else. I don't know why I threw it over there. So he's like, I'm gonna try and turn down this Ahri. And it's like, nope, not happening. Darius is way too fucking strong. 911. Call the motherfucking police right now. Darius is on fire. Holy shit. Warden's mail. He's got another cleaver. What's he going with that? He's taunting their ass. He doesn't give a shit. So I'm focused on clearing the wave. Maybe get a couple charms off. Darius misses his hook, so I'm like, oh shit. Boom! I get chunked by a Q from Vi and Yasuo and the Yasuo ult. No way I was getting out of that. We zoom in, we get the fucking tails. Look at the Ninetales dead. This isn't over for Ahri. We're gonna follow the fight though. What the fuck is this? Boom! LeBlanc goes in on the Jinx. They just clean up after that. We don't got any CC. Riven's up top just taking towers instead. Probably the best thing she could have done. And with that codex before, I actually grab Twin Shadows because I want a little more CC and peel for my team. Because as support Ahri, all I got is charms. That's all I can do for peel. So Twin Shadows will help me slow shit down. And find extra people, you know, put down some vision and whatnot. Boom! I ult charm in, get the pop off. I ult over there, I ult over here. I just slide around, dodge the Q, and I chunk down Orianna with the help of my Twin Shadows slow. And now Riven's coming down the mid lane, hopping onto this Varus. Boom! Stuns it up. Actually stuns up both of them. Jinx just misses the rocket once again. And then there's Yasuo over the side, but he actually gets a knock up and fucking ults over the wall. I didn't see that happen, so I put a ward down thinking he's still over there. Boom! I didn't see the wall there, miss all my spells because of it. And then Varus hits me with a Q. But we got the Vi. All is good. I'm now 3-1 and 10. Go support Ahri, go. It's the battle of the AP supports. I flash in for the charm under the tower and just dodge out the shockwave. Boom, another kill. Orianna goes down. See you the fuck later. Now we're like, alright, we need to get the fuck out. LeBlanc just distortion W's me and fucks me up on the spot. But Darius is like, don't worry, baby, I avenge your ass. Boom, fucks us up. And now we got Varus coming down like, yo, don't worry, I'll avenge you guys. Nope. Steps on a fucking trap and gets mashed by Katarina and Jinx. Don't worry about it. I like playing with these guys. They were fun. Not one of them was bitching at anybody like this other team. Calling out Varus for getting caught and whatnot. And they were being assholes to him, and then they were being assholes to LeBlanc at the beginning of the game, even though they're carrying his ass. Need to get back onto my Ahri. Boom, that's Varus NA. See, now even we're poking fun at him. He's loving it, though. NA OP. He doesn't give a shit. He's just having fun now. He knows he can't win. Support Ahri is 3-2-11. Jinx is 8-3-7. Katarina, 4, 7, and 8. I don't know. She's just, you know, doing her thing. 71 farm. She's just roaming around in fights trying to do damage. Darius, the overlord of them all. I just throw out my twin shadows. Boom, I find Varus, and I'm like, oh, fuck. LeBlanc is over here, too. Misses her chain, though. Darius is just going off in the mid lane. Off he goes. He's going to get popped. He's still got a lot of health, though. The Jinx rocket comes in. Boom, chunks him down a little bit. Doesn't really do much, though. I toss a ward behind us just in case someone was flanking. Vi comes in. I miss my charm like crazy. I actually pick up a kill with my W. Just a single Foxfire pops it off. I ult in because I used a charm earlier, or a charge of it earlier. I used my last charge to get up close and flash in to get that shit down. Still got my exhaust for when LeBlanc goes in, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Boom, and I exhaust the clone because I'm amazing. Like, I don't know what went through my head there, because you can see the clone and then you can see the original LeBlanc with the blue buff. The blue buff stays on the original, just like Shaco. Like, it's very easy to tell, and I didn't tell. I fucked up really bad there. If I would have exhausted LeBlanc, we would have been able to live and probably kill them both, even though Jinx was apparently lagging there. So, yeah. We would probably not have been able to. Now I'm up. What did I grab this time? I grabbed and finished my Frost Fang shit. Frost Queen claim. And then I got another Negatron on top of that. Because I'm not worried about my damage. I'm going for a Locket next. Because this LeBlanc is fucking me up. And instead of going for a Banshee's Veil, I was just like, I'm gonna be more of a support, and I'll grab a Locket and save people from death. Even though apparently I'm the real AP carry. So I toss out my Twin Shadows. I don't think it actually makes it all the way to Vi. No, it comes back to me, but I ult over the wall instead and land my charm as she's about to Q away. Boom! And my Foxfire picks it up again as Darius ult fucking drops on her. Probably should have been able to get that over to Darius. I thought I had another charge on my ult left, so I was like, I'll go over the wall on whoever the fuck warded this. Bad idea, because it was a LeBlanc. I used my Mikhails. Probably didn't need to. I'm like, yo, lag. Pulling the Meteos. Blaming all my problems on lag. So I see we got a Yasuo and LeBlanc over here. They were warded. So I caught him out. Boom! They didn't know that was there. She fucks right off with the double distortion. And then we can't do shit. It was actually a nice catch-up, but we didn't have the damage to pop her. That's why support Ahri is not an assassin. She's just there for the charms. You gotta follow up on support Ahri, or else support Ahri's not gonna be able to do anything. Hit my charm over the wall. Not enough, though. Yasuo still comes in and fucks up Katarina. Boom! Jinx rocket, point blank. Get the fuck out. It doesn't matter. Varus hits us all with a Chain of Corruption while we're popped in there. Tight corridor plus Chain of Corruption equals your whole team is going down. Look at that battlefield. Look at the bodies. They're all lined up. Yasuo. Fucking Orianna. Katarina. Varus. Darius. Jinx. Vi. Ahri. All dead right there. Thanks to Varus and team. And then they got this fucking happening over here. Oh, fuck! I forgot to zoom out. We got the LeBlanc versus Riven chase. The bronze chases. Goes the wrong way. Yeah, maybe she went over to the towers there. No. Got my home guards. And my Aegis. So I got a little bit of an aura action happening. Wait, does it give aura still? The fuck does it grant? 20 and 10 health. Yeah, okay, it does still give that. Alright. And then it's gone when you get Locket or some shit. I don't remember. I'm 5, 4, and 16 now. I'm setting up my team with the charms and the twin shadows and the heals with the Mikhails and the stuns and the... Oh yeah, soon to be lockets and the slows from the Frost Queen. I'm doing my part. And I'm picking up kills by accident with Foxfires, and I don't really care though. As long as my team lives and someone gets the kill. Big fucking deal. I fuck up my ult over the wall. Doesn't matter though, I still end up hitting the charm. I got the bush warded from before. And I pick up the red buff. I'm like, thank you, come again. And then, boom! LeBlanc flashes. I flash over and get the red buff on and pop him with my Q. Probably should have left it for Darius, but once again, I don't give a fuck. Varus calls me Expeke. I don't know why. I'm a support. Peke is not a support. Boom! Land another charm. Use my Mikhails on Katarina. Doesn't matter because the shockwave comes in and cleans them all up. Boom! Land my Frost Fangs. Nobody follows up. I was quite unhappy about that. But then I realized we were all melee except me. I probably should have kept chasing them after and got the last auto down. But I didn't. And I let them live. But it doesn't matter. I still got my exhaust. I got my ult coming up in 15 seconds. I can land a charm. I can kill another person. Or at least try to with Darius and crew. Boom, misses my charm. Not good. They miss all their shit too, so we just back off. I'm gonna go back and finish my locket and pick up my ruby sightstone probably. I don't know if I have enough gold for both. Boom, locket. Boom, ruby sightstone. There we go. GG, report Katarina. Support who hasn't warded. Because I'm 7-4-17 as a support mage. And Katarina, 5-10-16. Riven with the trash talk. Don't try Baron. Even though we're not doing Baron. Piece of shit. Boom! I catch out LeBlanc with a ward. I'm like, alright, we can pick a fight here. We can catch someone off. We got Darius to pull someone. We got my charm. We got Katarina who can easily follow up with a nice shampoo and friends. Right now, I was looking to go over to catch out LeBlanc, but this Vi was pretty scary. She fucking Q's in for some reason. I don't know why. Everybody was backing off though, so we're looking to do Baron. I'm getting some wards down. But then they start coming back, and boom, Vi comes in. Charm her up as she goes in for their ult and get my combo off. They get shockwave from the backline, so I use my ult to get back into range. Boom, exhaust Yasuo as he goes in on top of everybody. He's not doing anything as if he's exhausted. That damage reduction, you're not getting anywhere, bud. And that's why you take exhaust now with that buffed damage reduction. And this should be the end of the game. Darius flashes in, and I actually miss all my shit. I'm just like, fuck it, this game's over. I'll use my locket for no reason. Zap misses. Get my Q off. We're gonna go DFG'd. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead and do all your shit. Katarina gets stunned up, so I use my Mikhails on her, and we just finish the game. Boom! Jinx gets actually popped. I charm up LeBlanc, she walks off the fountain, and we finish the game. 8-4-20 as support Ahri. With the best build of Sork shoes for the penetration. I gotta do some damage, you know, like, it's kind of like Karma support. You get like you get the Sorks, you get your fucking Frost Queens, you get your Mikhails, you get your Sightstone, and then you get whatever the fuck else you want. And I went for Twin Shadows so I could be a little more peely and have more cooldown and movement speed, and Locket so I can have more magic resist and whatnot. What the fuck? That only gives 20 magic resist? Why is it build out of a Negatron then? I don't know, but there we go. Support Ahri. Not that bad, actually, if you can actually get early Chalice and conserve your mana properly. Because once you don't got mana, you don't do shit. Support Ahri. Whoop, 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 whoop.